So LG is one of those companies which has potential to introduce something very new. The company just launched a flagship phone and now they're inching towards the next smartphone change. On Leaks, who is involved in a couple of smartphone leaks right now, has shared a render of the upcoming LG G8. By the very first look, I am actually disappointed, as the G8 looks like the G7 ThinQ with some minor touches. The most noticeable change is the dual camera system, which is now aligned horizontally instead of vertical. And the rest of the story is all related to the Snapdragon 855 and a big audio change. I'm talking about the sound on display tech, which is in the works for years now. It will be interesting to see a mainstream flagship smartphone with a futuristic approach. At the same time, this whole thing doesn't come with a proper look. I mean, we still have a notch at the top of the display that looks disgusting, with a bezel of its own. But the most interesting part is that Ken Hong, the head of LG's global corporate communication, called this leak wrong. He still believes that the notch is a great idea, so it's possible to see a flagship phone with the same 2018 look. I personally believe that this is a confusion between two models, as LG has recently upgraded to a triple camera setup, and the G series is a premium lineup that should follow the same strategy. Also, the official is not arguing about the design, instead he's against some claim made by this leak. This particular smartphone looks like a light version of the next flagship phone, which will target the iPhone XR and Galaxy S10e instead of main devices. For the top-end variant, I expect a triple camera setup and maybe some more improvements. According to a report out of Korea, LG is working on a foldable adjustment. This unusual phone will have two displays that can be connected to form a single screen. The device measures only 4 inches and can go up to 7 inches when the second screen is used. More importantly, it will have a reasonable price tag. And when we talk about the connection between these two screens, LG is trying its level best to give a much better experience when compared to the ZTE Exon M. At the same time, you shouldn't compare this with the Samsung Galaxy F, as the latter one uses a single screen, which obviously is a pricey game. The report also mentions about a new user interface called touchless input that sounds something similar to air gestures, but this time we'll be getting an advanced technology to recognize your hand movements at a distance of 20 to 30 centimeters. So yeah, LG wants you to control a smartphone without an actual touch. That said, for daily updates like this, you know what to do. Peace out.